19, unit number 3, transport system in plants and animals. First, we will discuss what is the meaning of transport. Transport means to movement in plants and animal. Transport system basically it is related to the movement of food particles and water in the bodies of plants and animals. So, first portion or the first part in this chapter is related to the human beings, how the food we eat and how the transportation takes place in our body. The food we eat. In the previous chapter we studied that how the food we eat is and the water we drink is transported into the whole body with the help of digestive system. When the food has been digested in the body, it is absorbed by the blood. Okay, we know this. So how the blood transport and transfer this product in the whole bodies of the animal. Human beings are also a kind of animal. Okay, keep it in your mind. The first topic is circulatory system. Circulatory system, as the name indicate, it means to move in the form of a circle. When we have started our journey from one point, at the end of the journey we will reach the point number 1 from which we have started once again. So circulatory system, in circulatory system blood moves in the form of a circle. Body से blood heart में जाता है और once again reaches the body. Circulatory system consists of 3 parts: arteries, veins and capillaries. Arteries are the vessels or the containers that carry the oxygenated blood. The blood contains that has ample amount of oxygen in it away from the heart. Away from the heart means it takes blood, the pure blood, into the body. Next is the veins. Veins carry blood towards the heart. First, I will tell you what is the function of heart. The function of heart is to pump only the pure blood and also to pure it, to mix it with oxygen so that it can be pure. So, veins carry blood towards the heart. The blood coming towards the heart is impure, or it has very less amount of oxygen in it, or the food in it and the water in it. So because the blood has given all the nutrients into the body for its survival. Next, inside the heart, in the whole body, capillaries are present in the circulatory system. Capillaries are responsible for the purification of blood. The capillaries pure the impure blood and then transfers into the body. Next is heart. Heart is made up of very special type of tissue cells called the cardiac muscles. Whenever the word cardiac is written, it is all the time related to the heart. Why cardiac muscles are related to the heart? Because heart in biological term is known as the cardium. In biology we say heart as the cardium. So the muscles in the heart are called the cardiac muscles. The heart has 4 chambers. Chambers meaning 4 parts. Right atrium, as you can see in the diagram, right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium and left ventricle. Okay, next is how heart pumps blood. Now look at this diagram. As you can see the box circle here, this is the blood coming from body. The impure blood first reaches the right atrium. You can see the arrowhead. After the right atrium has received the blood, it is transported or transferred into the right ventricle. From the right ventricle, the blood goes into the lungs. Because the lungs has to purify the blood, has to transport oxygen from the environment into the blood, as we have studied it in the previous chapter. After the blood has been purified in the lungs then transfer once again the pure blood into the left atrium into the left ventricle. From the left ventricle, the blood goes into the aorta then transferred the pure blood back into the body. Next topic is the heart diseases. Some of the diseases which we are going to study today is the thrombosis and the heart attack and the angina. First, when we eat any kind of very junk food has high level of cholesterol in it, basically the oil in it. The oil start depositing on the walls of the arteries, veins and capillaries. A time is reached when the cholesterol has blocked completely the veins and the arteries and blood clotting. अब आपको पता है कि आर्टरीज वेन्स में ब्लड ट्रैवल करता है. जब कोलेस्ट्रॉल की इतनी ज़्यादा डेपोजिशन हो जाती है, वहाँ ब्लॉकेज हो जाती है और ब्लड ट्रांसफ़र नहीं कर सकता, जिसकी वजह से ब्लड में क्लॉटिंग स्टार्ट होना शुरू हो जाती है एंड दैट क्लॉटिंग ऑफ ब्लड इज़ कॉल्ड थ्रोम्बोसिस. ठीक है, जब हमें ब्लड की क्लॉटिंग होगी, हार्ट को ब्लड नहीं पहुंचेगा, तो हमारे हार्ट में ऑक्सीजन की सप्लाई नहीं हो रही होती, जिसकी वजह से हार्ट के सेल डिस्ट्रॉय होना शुरू हो जाते हैं, डिटोरिएशन उनकी शुरू हो जाती है, जिसकी वजह से हमें हार्ट में एक पेन फील होना शुरू हो जाता है, जिसका मतलब होता है हमें अंजाइना का अटैक हो रहा है. दैट डिजीज़ इज़ कॉल्ड अंजाइना पेक्टोरस. अंजाइना पेक्टोरस इज़ द वार्निंग साइन ऑफ हार्ट अटैक. Whenever the doctor have told you that you have suffered from angina, this is the warning signs. In the coming days you can also suffer from heart attack. अंजाइना जो होता है वार्निंग साइन होता है कि आपको, अगर आपने इसकी ट्रीटमेंट ना की, आपने परहेज़ ना किया, तो बेसिकली आपको कुछ ही दिन में हार्ट अटैक भी हो जाएगा. हाउ द हार्ट अटैक. नेक्स्ट इज़ हार्ट सर्जरी. हार्ट सर्जरी किस तरह की जाती है? जब कंप्लीट ब्लॉकेज हो जाता है वेंस का हार्ट में, तो हम अपनी लेग में से एक वेंस को निकालते हैं और जाके हार्ट में जो हमारी ख़राब हो चुकी होती है वेन, उस जगह वो हम वेंस लगा देते हैं. जो हम लेग से वेंस निकाली होती हैं उन्हें हम कहते हैं ग्राफ्ट. ठीक है, तो जो ऑपरेशन होता है इसे हम कहते हैं हार्ट बाईपास, इन विच द वेन्स आर टेकन फ्रॉम द लेग्स बिकॉज लेग्स हैज़ लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ वेन्स इन इट and it is grafted into the heart for the proper healthy transportation of blood. This operation takes around 7 to 8 hours and it is a very lengthy procedure and is called bypass. How heart diseases can be avoided? By eating food such as red meat, butter, eggs, by eating more poultry, fish, by saying no to smoking and by exercising regularly. Next is how the transport system occur in plants. Just like blood vessels in the human beings, there are tiny vessels in the plants that transport the food and water through the whole parts of the plant. These vessels in plants are called the vascular system of plant and it consists of two tubes, xylem and phloem. Xylem transport water in the different parts of the body of the plant, and phloem transport food particle from the ground up to the different parts of the plant. Next is absorption of water by the roots. How the water is absorbed by the roots. Absorption of soil water is done by the roots here, which occur in a small zone a short distance between the root tip. Each root here is only a part of the cell. However, the vast number of root hairs bring about a very large increase in the absorption area of the roots. अब हमें पता है कि रूट से वाटर की एब्जॉर्प्शन होती है, मिनरल्स की एब्जॉर्प्शन होती है, तो उसमें छोटी छोटी टाइनी ब्रांचेस निकल जाती हैं, जिसकी वजह से वाटर की एब्जॉर्प्शन अगर 50 है तो 100% हो जाती है. उन रूट्स को कहते हैं हम रूट्स हेयर. The process by which water is transported among the different parts of the plant, this process is called transpiration. What? Transpiration. And the process by which minerals, nutrient and food for the plant is transported across the whole part of the body of the plant, this is called translocation. The next topic is just the revision from the previous first lecture. This is the gaseous exchange in plant. All plants breathe through the day and night. How plants exchange the gases? We have learned that in the previous lecture. Gaseous exchange takes place in the stomata, which are tiny holes at the lower part of the lower epidermis of the leaf. Stomata consist of guard cell. Guard cell become contracted and relaxed. That's why how the gases, which are the oxygen and carbon dioxide, is exchanged between the environment and the body of the plant. The last topic of this chapter is the importance of transpiration. As we know that transpiration is the movement of water through the whole parts of the body of the plant. So the first is it carries water through the whole part of the plant. It keeps the cell rigid. अब एक एग्जाम्पल अब ले लें. रिजिड का मतलब होता है फर्म रखती है, उसको हार्ड रखती है. ट्रांसपायरेशन का फंक्शन क्या होता है? प्लांट को हार्ड रखती है, उसको सख्त रखती है, एक प्रॉपर शेप में रखती है. अब आप एक एग्जांपल ले लें किसी बलून की. अब उसके अंदर आप वाटर को फिल करें. अब जब वाटर को फिल करेंगे उसकी एक प्रॉपर शेप आ जाएगी. लेकिन अगर आप उसके अंदर से वाटर को एक्सट्रैक्ट कर लें तो उसकी बिल्कुल एक फ्लैसिड सी शेप हो जाएगी. वो सख्त नहीं रहेगा, वो टर्जेड नहीं रहेगा, एक सख्त शेप में, एक प्रॉपर शेप में नहीं रहेगा. ठीक है. तो इसी तरह ट्रांसपायरेशन क्या होती है? वाटर की मूवमेंट होती है प्लांट बॉडी में, जिसकी वजह से जो सेल्स होते हैं प्लांट के रिजिड रहते हैं, जिसकी वजह से वी कैन फील द ट्री इज़ वेरी हार्ड. द इवेपोरेशन ऑफ वाटर कीप्स द वाटर प्लांट कूल. इवेपोरेशन इज़ द प्रोसेस बाय विच वाटर इज़ इवेपोरेटेड. पानी भाप बन के निकल जाता है प्लांट की बॉडी से. जब हॉट वाटर लीव्स, whenever the hot water leaves any surface, it keeps a very cooling effect. So the transpiration keeps the water cool in very harsh summer condition. Hope so if you understand this lecture. If you have any query, ask me. I am here for your help. Allah Hafiz. Thank you. Take care.